Yo, everybody. How's it going? And hope you're having a good day. Unfortunately for me, I caught a bit of a cold, which kind of explains why I haven't been active recently. But hold up. Let me play a little thing in the background here. So, I still have plans to continue to do my Darkest Dungeon playthrough and finish up the Madness Estate. However, I fell down a rather interesting rabbit hole, and I wonder if anyone would be interested in seeing this little journey. As some long-time viewers might have caught on, I really like Fire Emblem, and I found a phenomenal fan game by the name of Black and White. If you know what it is, kudos, you discovered it. Let me show it to you. Pardon the black bars on the side of the screen. It's an emulator. They don't really capture well with OBS. I'll fine-tune it later. But I have plans of playing through this sometime in the future, either as a stream or a video series. Anyways, let me go ahead and get out of this. Back to what I was saying. I gotten sick, recently and all that stuff, and while I was sick, I was kind of exploring around different fan games and stuff like that, and different games to play, and I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem. I've been playing a little bit of Three Houses on my Switch, I've been playing a little bit of this and that, and I still want to diversify the content on the channel. I thought about doing Battle Brothers, but I'm just not really ready for that yet. Yeah, I want to do other stuff like Slay the Spire, but Fire Emblem, about reigniting an old flame. Fire Emblem is a series near and dear to me. And let me just go ahead and just have some background stuff here. Go ahead and skip the dialogue, I don't want to... Spoilers! Yada yada yada. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I got sick. I'm probably going to be sick for a little bit. I haven't been able to record anything with Miasi or anything like that. There's no script here either. I'm just kind of just talking, rambling, kind of like an update video. Yikes, lots of flyers here. Okay. We're coming up through the Lazarite region here. This is going to be interesting. So what I like about Black and White, and the reason why this one in particular kind of stood out to me, the enemies in this game are particularly vicious. And Black and White is interesting in that you only get a single healer throughout the entire game, as far as I'm concerned, because there's a lore reason behind it. And so far, the writing for a fan game has been pretty well and good. There are some instances where it's like a little tongue-in-cheek. It's like, okay, we can get away from the, you know, it's like fart joke level stuff, and it's like, you know, not to sound disrespectful, but I'm not a fan of the comedy other than the three standout brigands you get at the beginning of the game: Lopez, Boganda, and Fango. Those are the Three Stooges. I fucking love that trio. They're amazing. I love that every time they come up on screen, I just get all giddy because I love those three idiots. They're great. Every scene that they're involved in is perfect. This hack has definitely showed a lot of love to its side cast and stuff like that. The main character is also not a lord or anything like that. They're a archer by the name of Kyra. And she is interesting. Now, I'll admit, the mighty mandible she's got going on there is not really my particular taste of her design, but I do like her character and development overall and stuff like that. She's trying to help her little brother Elias, stuff like that. And the second main character is the hag herself, Apate. I'm not going to say too much about her, but What a conniving snake you are, Epate. What a snake, what... She is a very interesting character. Without, like I said, going too much into detail. And it looks like OBS doesn't like recording the emulator. The audio is starting to skip out a little bit. But anyway, that's some of the ideas I got so far with this. I plan to put out the Lynchpin Court, which is going to be the Viscount run of the Madness Estate using only dungeon mesh pieces. I also plan to do all the bosses for that Madness Estate run, finish up the Darkest Dungeons 1 through 4, and then use that as a jumping off point when I complete the game for a fresh new Darkest Dungeon modded series as well. I'm still in the middle of editing Signalis videos. I haven't had any chance to put them up. I've just been sick as a fucking dog. A family member of mine went up in the hospital. I went up there to go see them, and very next day when I got back from visiting them, I got fucking sick. Of course, an immunocompromised person going to the ER with a bunch of people that are also going to be sick was not the wisest move on my part. I should have done my due diligence and not have gone up there, but either way. Apologies for the rambling and all that, and this, that, the other. I'm just kinda, you know, thinking of things out loud and this, that, the other. Why does Polonius have a cleat bow? You do not need to have a cleat bow. Go ahead and give that to you. Just so we can take care of those pesky Calvarian Knights. Now, this game, I've definitely noticed, the enemies are vicious. Vicious, very vicious. You get a lot of specialty weapons to kill things such as, you know, horse slayers, head spears, hammers, and stuff like that. So you get a lot of those. And I've noticed that there's definitely a significant bias toward axes, which is all well and good with me. Axes have always been notoriously inaccurate and shit. Actually seeing Mongo making him in the fucking bounty hunter and just deleting shit with Thunderstorm here, because if your weapon is heavier than the enemy, you get 20% chance to hit, and with a massive 23 strength score, that 8 skill does not look so bad anymore. So give him heavy weapons, he just outright chunks through enemies. Plus he's part of the Brigand 3, and then you have Lopez here, the stinky boy himself. He can attack twice as an assassin before they even have a chance to react. And every time he kills an enemy, you get like a coin worth 150 gold. And with how scarce gold is with the economy, he's like one of the best characters to have just to keep yourself, you know, keep yourself rich. I also like giving him the Devil Sword and Armor Slayer and stuff like that. Plus, throwing an Iron Bow at him to help kill flyers in the last stage I was on was also nice. But yeah, I love Fire Emblem. I want to play more of it. I want to... Ever since Darkest Dungeon came out about 9-10 years ago, I kind of stopped playing Fire Emblem for a bit as much because Darkest Dungeon kind of became the new obsession of mine. But before Darkest Dungeon, there was Fire Emblem and Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter has not gone away. I still play Generations Ultimate Monster Hunter every single fucking day. I do one hunt a day at the very minimum. I love Monster Hunter. But I went away from Fire Emblem. I want to come back. I miss it so much. And what better way than to just do Let's Play series of all the fucking fan games that are out there. Vision Quest, Hack and White. There's so many. There's so fucking many of them. First 3, they're on my list. Last Promise, Vision Quest, and Four Kings. After Hag and White. That's what I'm looking at. After that, who the fuck knows? Who knows? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for humoring me with this weird, unexpected update video. Also, I sound like fucking horse shit. My throat hurts just from talking. And I'm not sure how I sound in this audio either. I'm not even sure if the video game playing is overriding my voice or if I can hear the voice. It's a completely scuffed video. Apologies for that, but I just gotta put something out for y'all. Anyways, that's been what's going on. A lot of just... That's about my mental state right now. I'm just so sick I can barely think and do anything. Anyways, guys, take care. New videos coming out this week. Viscount Hunt will come up this week. I'm going to be recording with Meow City sometime this week for the Divinity playthrough as well. And a couple other things I got in the pipeline, but expect Hagamite real soon. Either streams or videos or both. I don't know yet. Anyways, take care. Bye. Or bye. You see, I can't even say my bye-bye. Right. My fucking throat is shot, man. Oh, yeah. Anyways, take care.